And then that high kick again.
Again from the high kick. It's amazing, you know, the lawmakers are so much into tackle on the hips and headshots and red cards and yellow cards. Just a slip up, oh, that's yellow, and we really get it. We spoke about it, Shim. We're going too far with that. For me, the problem is, especially this weekend, Kerwin Bosch from a high kick on a stretcher. The same happened to Sinatla on a stretcher. And you mentioned the other two. There's a couple.
Jean-Luc Du Plessis.
You're right. Du Plessis, same thing. So for me, it's a big concern. You know, if you look at that one specifically there, it all looks fine now, but it's from a high kick again. So the lawmakers will have to somehow look at cleaning it up. You know, I'm not happy with that situation of the box kick with all the injuries.
It's called a contestable kick for a reason.
Yeah.
And what's happening now, you're getting that tackle in the air with, two players coming up, colliding in the air. And then, it's destiny how you're going to land. And that's probably where the danger's coming. We saw that with Sinatla now. There's players blocking, obviously. You want to protect the jumper in the air from contestable kicks. But it is becoming an issue. I mean, that's a good, contestable kick. He goes up at the same time. You've got a player running from 30, 40 meters out, getting into the air, with a guy running probably around about the same distance or less.
This is the one I want to talk about. Look at this one. Both players go up. You'll see it properly on the replay. So your take on this one?
Yeah, this is a typical example. Both players are watching the ball, but now the lawmakers say, and I spoke to them again, the guy that goes first has got the leeway. He's got the right to go, and the other guy's got to adjust. Same, I can't, if you jump up, run through you, even if I look through the ball. My point is, what is the solution? We know that is the problem. Now, I've got a few solutions, and I want to start with Dion van Blommestein again with his Varsity Cup laws. There was only two minor injuries in the Varsity Cup from the box kick. Minor ones. Because why? If you kick to me, I can catch a free kick. So you are reluctant to kick the ball, and especially the high kick. So that's one thing. That's one solution. Other thing is, you've got to make it tougher for the guy kicking the ball on the box kick. You can't form that long snake and then to get space. And then there are pillar stands there and you kick behind him. It's obstruction. So firstly, there is ways to stop this thing, Shimmi, that's hampering us so much. Because for me, the big concern is still the injuries. It's a high, dangerous thing going up there. I don't want to take that skill out of our great game. It's part and parcel of it. What I want to take out is the injuries. And then, obviously, if you don't know what to do, make it a box kick. Even if it's a 50-50, we'll play from there. And that for me is I tell you what, every box kick...
You're not stopping the contest in the air, though.
If you're going to... because...
Even at Varsity Cup, it just happened that there were no injuries, but players were still going up together.
But
I think the issue is when both players are going for the ball and they're in the air. That's what's stopping. I'm trying to understand how you stop the injury.
Okay, now I want to stop the course of the kick. I want about 2 or 3 box kicks in the game instead of 22. If I look at Murray in his half, they're going to set the ball up to box kick. That's one thing from a purist point of view. I want to play more of that. There is still kicking in Varsity Cup, but if you kick in Varsity Cup, and as I said, you catch a mark in the air or jumping down on the ground, you get the benefit of to play, and so they're not kicking so easily. We got to look at solutions, Shimmi. How can we cut the box kick?
You understand?
Wait, let me get involved here quickly. Shimmi, you're saying the contest in the air with the Varsity Cup is still there. How do we eliminate the injuries? Is that your concern?
That's what I'm saying, because even if you can mark the ball in the air, there's still a contest because the player that's chasing can still go for the ball.
But why aren't they kicking the box kick so much? Because they can't lose possession so easily. So you are telling the kicker, maybe it's not a good idea to give the box kick. But if it's on and you want to give it, man, you've got a lanky winger who's good in the air. You want him to go, I sound like Nick now when I said the air there. When he goes up, he catches the ball there. So you still want that. You still want that skill. But instead of 22 box kick, can we have 2 or 3, please?
So you're saying the way to cut down on those kicks, let's cut away from that long chain line with the...
Because it makes it harder for the scrum off to kick.
So maybe, a meter? 2 meters beyond the tackle?
No, you must just say that's the
tackle line. There it is, the meter. You've got to work on the meter.
Say that's the offside line there. I just want to tell you quickly. I remember Hurst and those classical scrum off with the good box kicks when there was
Johnny was a proper box kicker.
He could give a box kick.
But Swys, it's not only box kicks. A fly-off can take it's a contestable. It's the contest. The guys want contestable kicks. So even a fly-off can take the ball, kick it up, and the wings chasing you, kick across the cross kick across to the forwards. I think I don't know what the solution, but it's incredibly hard to stop. How do you stop
Just on your fly-off
from
one.
kicking the ball to a contestable to a big wing that's running to chase?
That, for me, is attacking kicks with all the good foot passes and cross kicks. You can't take that out.
Yeah.
You can't even take the box kick out. I just want to limit it much down so it doesn't become the norm. It must become the exception, a part of to try to in a little chess game. Give a box kick. It mustn't be every time that boring, same old thing. But
When's this test matches?
I
Come
tell
June,
you what.
July, those box
Yes,
kicks, when's
sir.
this test matches?
Kenan Moody, that try goes against Australia was a box kick that he went and snatched up.
I'll never forget, we sat there with Jock Nienaber and I said, Jock, this box kick is rubbish, man. I've had enough of this. And he showed me stats. About 52 clips in a row. He's so thorough to prove a point, eh? And he showed about 52 points where the box kick works with the outcome as well. Even if they catch the ball, we're playing there and now we tackle them and we love tackling. So there is, what at the moment is the advantage, Shimmi, goes to the team that gives the box kick. And I want the advantage to go against it. If you lose possession, you must sort of fight for the ball again.
Yeah, there's two aspects. You look at Eben, for example, how he puts pressure on the opposition scrum half to get a box kick, to get a bad box kick, because he gets that wrong.
Yeah.
Then it creates counter-attack opportunity. So there is a bit of skill in it, but I'm still not sure that it solves the injuries. But it's a whole new avenue. You know, guys chasing, who works back to protect the wing that's in the air. From that ruck, you get the box kick. How do you set up your counter-attack or your attack from then on? But how to solve the injuries, for me, this is one that the lawmakers that are going to struggle to get right.